You are watching Sneaky Mode. Remain calm and seated, and enjoy the video.
What's up guys, welcome back to the Aether Adventure. My name is Sneakymode and today I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of exploring and just general stuff, see if we can get a look at some more of the new things that have been added. Some people suggested that I move this thing upstairs and for some reason, never mind. Yeah, so I have to move this thing upstairs, and what I'm actually going to do is take a chest if I have any left. Yes I do. Take two. And the reason I'm doing that is just so that I have Aether petals up here where I need them. Actually, oh my god, go down. I should grab the eggs that I have as well. That means I can do all of my Moa stuff upstairs if I need to, if I'm going to or whatever. Just keeps it all in one kind of general area, because this tower is mostly for the, or to fly my Moas or whatever. So I'm going to go up here. We've got our Moa there. I'm going to put the chests here, I guess. It's as good as anything. Actually, no, I'm not. This thing, that pickaxe is fast. I always forget how fast it gets. So I'm going to put all this stuff here then. This can go here. We need some torches for it. Put about 2, 3, 4, 16 in there. Then I can just leave the eggs and the acorn petals here. I don't think there's anything else I need really. What I'm actually going to do is attempt to take down, oh god, thank god for shift. I'm going to take down all of this so that, see, that's going to be a problem. I did find out that when you play on peaceful, those guys that hit you with this snowball like things go off, or they disappear when you play on peaceful, because they're now treated as a hostile mob. I think if it was on peaceful, I think it'd be cool if they still spawned but they didn't shoot, they just kind of flew around, because it's always, oh my dead. I was holding shift and everything. I always think it's cool to see things flying around in Minecraft, not flying around, sorry. I like to see sentience. I like to see things, just general things around the world in Minecraft. It's always cool to see stuff like that. So I think if they made the peaceful version of those guys, they made them passive, so they just kind of fly around, don't do anything. Maybe if you attack them, well no, it wouldn't work for peaceful, but you know what I mean, like the general idea. Holy crap. Holy crap. Let me click, please click that stuff quicker. There's a white Moa over there, and I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can. I don't have the petals. Oh no! What am I gonna do? Because this is the first time I've seen one, and apparently they are mighty rare. Rare enough that seeing one is special. I don't even have leather or anything. I need to find pigs, and I think it's going to despawn unless I can get a saddle really quick. Let me quickly see what I can do. There's a poisonous one over there. I hope they don't actually fight or anything. I think if I'm within, the typical block range though, it should still stay there. So let me have a quick look, see what I've got. I don't think I'll have anything. There's 3 leather. And I have string. I need 2 more pieces of leather. And I doubt I have any. So I'm going to get my Skyroot sword. I really should sort myself out here. Put this here. I'll do all this at some other point. I just want to quickly get what I need set up. So please tell me it's still there. It is. I just need to find a cow. I've got the. Holy crap! Is that a blue one? Oh my god! In as little time as that, we've managed to find 2 of them. Now I need to find a cow. Damn it! Because I don't know if you can actually tame wild ones at all, but it might be worth trying if I can just find a goddamn cow. Let me have a look around. Oh, there's some stuff I dropped. Also, the reason I done that was so that I can get the soul sand to turn, or the quicksand, sorry, to turn it into that stuff that I wanted. Oh no, it just despawned. I literally walk away for a few seconds, turn around and watch it despawn. And you know what the irony is? I think there's a cow over here. If that's a cow, I'm gonna... What? Why are mobs just disappearing? There's a blue one. There's a bunch more. Oh my god, my mouse is crazy. So what is... Okay, it's a pig. It's not so bad. And I don't know why I done that. I actually feel kind of bad for doing that now. Oh well, at least I know they're spawning. I think it's just they've increased the spawn. Like I said in the previous, look at them all. Oh my god, they're all just, hey look, going for a little bath. But there's no cows. Dang it. Aether, why are you doing this to me? Why are you torturing me? But no, what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying now. Yeah, I think they just increased the overall spawn rate though of everything in the game, so that is a good thing, which means it's more likely that I'm going to find another white one, but chances are you can't even tame them anyway, so I may have not really missed anything, but it would have been cool if I could, because again, obviously the white ones have more range in terms of how much they can climb or fly, like how many jumps they can do. I think they can do 4 or 5 or something. There's a little bunny rabbit, which actually I should probably test this out. I can apparently right click it and... Whoa, no. Oh wow, that actually works. I didn't expect that. If it's not cleared here, I've got the bunny on my head and apparently I can fly with it. Is that a black moor? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, a black moor? And there's no cows? Holy... Okay, so... bit of an overreaction, sneaky mode, but... Okay, hurry, come on, get dead already, Jesus Christ. Okay, okay, there we go. Now I'm just going to stand in here while I wait. Look at the pig. Oh, this is funny. Yeah, that was it. It looked... Did that not look black to anyone else? That really looked black to me, and I don't really know... Oh, are you kidding me? Can I not just hurry up and finish with the poison? Okay, there we go. I've still got the bunny on my head, surprisingly enough. Oh my god. You know what? There's no point in not having this on my head at this point, so I think I'll just keep it on for... Oh, it even increases my jump height. Holy crap. I think there's no reason for me not to have this on. Like, if you can give me a disadvantage other than not being able to look directly up, like this. Oh, holy crap. And I can just do that jump at the end. And I think this is pretty much infinite as well, as far as how many jumps I can do. That's kind of funny. I'm going to take these buckets because apparently if you see an acorn plant, you can right click and get the poison stuff and actually turn it into whatever. So let me just arrange this a little bit better so I can figure out what I want to do. Okay, I can go in there, I can go in. I'm going to enchant that quick soil in a second actually, now that I think about it. So let's do that. None of these have anything in it, okay. I don't have any ambrosium shards, but there are some outside and I do have a skyroot pickaxe. So I guess I'll go and get some. I think I just hurt the rabbit. Really bummed out that wasn't a black moor. It really looked like one. What's up with all the pigs? I suddenly feel less bad about killing that one because there's so many of them. And again, like I said, if you use a skyroot pickaxe, you get 2 of everything. 2 of every ore, rather, or 2 of every ore. 2 of anything that you can harvest with a tool, a skyroot tool. There's lots of it here as well. And I think that's the reason why they reduce the health overall, is that it's in abundance. And especially if you're using the skyroot tools, like there's so much of it. There's a couple more blocks behind me I'll get in a second. So that is a good thing to keep note of. I mean, oh my... Oh no! Oh! I forgot, like, being stuck in a block damages you. Well, at least we know there's a lot of bunnies in the world. I don't know if they despawn or not, but I could just capture a bunch and leave them in my house. Not really sure, but either way, not a big deal. I'm just checking. I had a really weird feeling there that my Fraps wasn't recording my microphone, because last night I had it turned off to record some gameplay. Or not gameplay, to record some... Well, yeah, gameplay, but I was like trying to record something without audio, because my microphone's always on, pretty much. And I was in fear that I'd left it off. Anyway, what was I doing again? Oh yeah, making that sand, glass, whatever. Whatever. You know what, I realise now that actually makes logical sense, like turning the sand into glass. So whatever, let me leave that to do its thing. What am I trying to find again? A cow. And I see some now. I can see some over there. If I can get a rabbit, I can maybe jump up there. You know what might be a useful tool now that I found out you can do that with rabbits? If I carry the blue air gel or arrow gel or whatever the hell it's called, if I carry that around with me and then have the rabbit on my head, I could place some down and bounce up, you know, pretty much to anywhere, and then I can float back down safely and get the blue stuff back. So that's some smart thinking, Sneaky. There's a rabbit. Let me go and see if I can capture it. Capture it. Bunny, bunny, bunny. Okay. Does grant you a jump boost thing anyway. That's kind of cool. And I'm really liking this Aether series now. I want to mention that as well. I'm really enjoying it. It's still got that. Like, if you watch the most recent World of Minecraft episode, I believe it was episode 79. It was called Talkie Mode anyway, if you want to just go and look at the titles. But yeah, if you watch that, you'll understand that one of my biggest gripes with Minecraft, or one of my problems with it, is that I know it all too well. Like, I really am just far too... No, I don't want to say... I don't want to say good as in I'm good at the game, like I'm better than anyone. But I just want to... Like, I'm just saying that I'm at the point now where... Oh god, I'm hitting the rabbit. I'm at the point now where I'm just... Like, I'm good enough to pretty much be set for doing anything in the game. I don't really ever have to worry about anything or think about anything I'm doing. I can just get everything set up, you know, in a really short amount of time. That really kills a lot of the fun for me, because then I've got no objectives, I've got nothing to do. So the good thing about the Aether, my point being... Oh god, there's a poisonous one of those guys, and I'm just killing the rabbits again. It's gone. What was I saying? Oh god, there's a moa down there. He just took all of my... Whatever. What am I trying to say? Yeah, so the Aether still has all of that really new, fresh, everything's brand new, I still need to figure it all out feeling that Minecraft as default, like from the beginning, has. And that's why I really enjoy this series. Obviously, once they stop updating it, and once, you know, it kind of gets to the point where I've done everything I need to do, or everything I can do, I'm obviously going to get a bit more tired of it. But I think I just need that. That's my point. I'm just saying, like, that's why I like this so much, because there's so much to do, and it's also new to me, so it feels like a whole new experience. And that's what I really need to try and translate into future Minecraft videos. I wasn't really going anywhere in particular with that. I just wanted to say, like, that's why I'm enjoying this so much. Anyway, I need to find those cows. Really itchy nose. For some reason now, when I make videos, I get a really itchy nose. And I think it's because I talk and I have quite a low voice, so it really it sounds so stupid, but that's really what it is. Like, because I have a lower register, it really vibrates through my nose a lot. Oh god, look, there's the tornado thing. Okay, rabbit, you can... No, actually, I'll keep you on my head. There's the tornado, and actually, because I have the rabbit on my head, I'm actually going to show you what it does. I've never seen one before, but if I... Yeah, look at that. But the good thing about that is I had the rabbit on my head. And I think they... Yeah, it looks like they despawn. Yeah, the good thing about that is I had the rabbit on my head so that I could just... Oh god, the phone rings again. So I could... What am I trying to say? So I could just let myself float down, because like I said, with the rabbit you actually are granted basically no fall damage when I have this thing in my head, because all I need to do is tap... Well, actually, let me check something. Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure I'm immune. I'm sorry about the phone, guys. But, yeah. Seriously, itchy nose. I think I'm pretty much immune to fall damage at this point. But, okay, I need to turn the recording off. Oh, Okay, sorry about that. Had to stop the recording for a second. Business to deal with. So I completely blanked what I was trying to do actually, or what I was thinking of doing. Of course trying to find the moa, but really what was oh, there's the tornado thing again. Kinda want to get another look at it. I want to see if it despawns after it attacks, or if it despawned there just purely because I kinda went away. Okay, just despawned again. Okay, I guess they just randomly appear, I guess, like real tornadoes. It makes sense. I was just wondering if they actually make sense, or if they're oh my god, or if they were just designed to, whatever. Yeah, oh my god, I had to stop the recording though because the phone was ringing, and we let it go to the answer oh, look at that, it's a green sheep. We let it go to the answer machine, and it turned out that my dog had escaped. Yeah, that sounds bad. Like we have like a fenced off garden, and we just let her sit outside sometimes, or she's got like a little kind of kennel thing outside, and we leave the gate open to her garden so she can run about the garden, or she can just sit around outside and really kind of just do what she wants. We don't like to keep her cooped up inside all the time, but of course, if any dog owners know, you don't want to leave your dog outside all day, but you don't also want her to leave her in all day. Look at this thing. But yeah, wow, did I just eat some grass? Anyway, yeah, no, we got a phone call from the vet saying that they just identified her via her chip. Thankfully, we did get her chipped. I've always been against getting animals chipped, but you know what, to be honest, when it comes to it, you'd much rather have them chipped than not. And if you don't know what them being chipped is, honestly, it's not that bad. It's not a bad thing. Like they just put a little, like a really small chip in them somewhere, kind of under their. I think it's sometimes under the right shoulder, not right shoulder, but under one of their shoulders. Sometimes it's kind of in their back, the bottom of their back or something like that. Somewhere that's not really going to be too. It's not going to get any trauma or damage or just things like that. And they can track them, not necessarily track them via GPS, but they can find out details of them, like their address, their owner's address, obviously, where their name, age, just all that. It's like an ID card. I don't know why I'm even explaining it. I'm sure you grasp the concept of a chip with information on it. But anyway, she's fine. My parents actually just left to go and pick her up at the vet, so all is well in Sneakyville. It was just, she's escaped a number of times, and she only does it because she's a really curious dog. Like, she's just really always interested in finding out what's going on, and she really has to be the centre of everything. So a lot of the time she'll actually just kind of go off and do her own thing, which isn't really that good. It's not even that she's poorly trained or she's not disciplined or anything. She's just very curious for a dog. But anyway, she's fine. We're going to get her back. And I have nothing to worry about. What else can I really talk about? I actually don't have much left to say. If I don't see anything on the way back to the house, I think I'm going to cut the episode and film another one, or some World of Minecraft, which is coming to an end sometime soon. We're at 80 episodes now coming up for. Next episode's going to be 80. And but we're going for 100 if you weren't up to a date with my plan for that series. But anyway, that's irrelevant. That's another series. This is the Aether, and the Aether's going to go on for basically as long as I can, really. As long as they update the game, I'm going to keep playing it. As long as there's something to do, and the same goes for Minecraft in general. As long as there's something for me to do that's going to hold my attention, there's no reason for me not to play it. So you don't ever have to worry of getting no Minecraft. It'll always be here. What I think I want to do in terms of what I'm doing, like what to do in the Aether, is I actually want to start building a few things, but I have no ideas for what kind of for example, in the world of Minecraft, I have various things I've built that are functional, that actually help me out in the world, and but I'm not really sure what I could do in the Aether that would help out dramatically. I could technically could make a spawn trap and things like that, or a mob trap, but really there isn't that much demand for what the mobs drop in the Aether. They're more like, I don't really know, if you know what I mean. Like, there's just not much you actually want to go for in terms of Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Whatever. Just give me some ideas of some kind of functional things I could build in this. And for the love of God, please either spawn me another... Look at this. I don't think that's brilliant, except it hurts the rabbit every time. Yeah, either please spawn me another white moa. I'm kind of sad that that one actually disappeared. Anyway, what am I trying to do here is kill this rabbit. Not really, I didn't mean that like the way it sounded. It was a joke. But anyway, I'll leave that there. Hopefully it doesn't despawn. I'm going to go up here and check the... Wait, no, it wasn't upstairs, was it? It was down here. I've got to get that glass stuff. Oh, you know what, I have to go up anyway. So let me go and grab the sand that's up here. The remaining sand, because I recall now that I actually get knocked down. So hopefully that won't happen again. Then I'm going to go down and get the sand. And you know what, if I had the rabbit on my head I could have just flew down there. But alas, I do not. Come on. Hey bunny. What am I doing? Oh yeah, this. So there you go, quick soil glass. I'm pretty sure I showed you actually, didn't I? Oh, I need to go and collect the other sand that dropped. Can I get that through there? No, I can't. I need to go do this thing again. Ah. Then I want to throw this sand in here. Bunny. Okay, let's go up and place that glass stuff. And I will actually attempt to show you that it actually works. You can actually speed up your... Oh look, she dropped an egg, which means we can drop them in here. Just try and place this. So the good thing about this is that, like I've explained before, it works both for players and also for mobs. So mobs will slide across this insanely fast and fly off into Never Neverland or whatever. Look at the rabbit. Oh, I know that. Is that gonna... Of course it would be with an even number as well. Frustrating. I really should just keep the rabbit on my head. Being able to jump off of really great heights is actually kind of a good thing. But I realise this episode is becoming longer than I intend, or that I want my episodes to be, so I'm going to call it quits here. But next episode, I'll have that track thing finished, and that's kind of a cool glitch. You can see it, now you can't, you can see it, now you can't. I'll have that finished. I'll maybe scout out some moas, maybe a white one if I can find one. Honestly, if I find one off camera, I'll probably start filming an episode right then and there so I don't lose it. But anyway guys, my name is MrSneakymode. If you want to leave a comment or a like or whatever, please do. I'm not necessarily expecting it from you, but it does help nonetheless. But yeah, I've been Sneakymode guys, and I just seen a white moa, so I am going nowhere. Oh really, Sneaky? I guarantee you when I finish making this saddle that the thing is gonna freaking run. So let me try this, please. I'll be there. Oh, look, perfect. No, are you kidding? Is that one of there? Please tell me that's a white moa. It is. I guarantee this doesn't work now that I've... Yep, look, not working. Not working. Okay, I need acorn petals. I don't know if that tames them or not. Seriously, like, is that going to be my luck? I'm going to spot 2 in such little time and then find out that I may need another freaking... Is this rabbit going to act like a jerk? That's so dumb. It's going to despawn. I know at this point it's going to despawn. Anyway guys, I don't want to make this longer than it needs to be. So I will get back to you. If I find a moa, I'll start filming or something, but otherwise I will see you next time. Okay, I'm just going to tack this on at the end here. I've got these acorn petals and you can see I'm right clicking. Nothing's happening, the same with the saddle. So it appears you can't tame wild moa. Kind of unfair, to be honest. I think you should be able to tame them somehow. So if any of the developers happen to watch this, for whatever reason, I think you should add that feature in. But otherwise, Thanks for watching.